Alright guys, so I am back home for the holidays, for Thanksgiving. I just took a little break from the truck driving and spent some time with my family. So thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for keeping up with my YouTube. I've had a few subscribers since last week, so I'm making an improvement with the subscribers. So thank you very much for those of you who have subscribed to my channel. Also doing a lot better with the views on my videos. I've seen an improvement since my content, just putting content out there, so that has helped tremendously. The more I go into it, I think the more I will dedicate my time towards YouTube. I think after a while, once I start actually monetizing, that I'd probably put more, hard work and emphasis on content creation and videos. Not to say that that is important prior to monetizing, but it is probably more important whenever you start developing an audience, which is what I'm trying to do now. And once I've kind of developed an audience and created more content for subscribers to watch, then I will probably be able to focus more on content creation and what exactly I would like to create, and the planning and the process, and learning to enjoy the process as much as possible, because a lot of the time I think that we will dwell too much on the desired results rather than being able to do the best possible job with the task or whatever is presented in front of us at the time. So, with that being said, that is my objective, is to progressively develop my channel to, produce content and also have subscribers. So I think that a good metric or a good mark on where I see myself developing and the pattern that would emerge would be probably after 1,000 subscribers, because I think after 1,000 subscribers I would have enough leverage to develop content to where I could start seeing better views and possibly exponential growth in my channel. So I think that right now a good benchmark, it would be 1,000. Although the desired within a year's time span would be 10,000, I think that 1,000 would be a good goal to focus on. And then after the 1,000, I could probably say to myself, okay, well, I can go back and develop my content in each video and be able to analyze each feature, what people like, what they don't like, and how I can best address my audience, and what can I deliver to them that they would like to see from me. And that's really what it's all about. It's really about having a lot of times in business people use the reference, the customer's always right, or focus on what your customer wants, and that's pretty much the same thing with YouTube. You want to focus primarily on the viewers, your audience. I think a lot of people can think about all of the nuances and the esoteric kind of thoughts, right? So a lot of time you can kind of think about all the different ideas and approaches and strategy, but at the end of the day, you're trying to create something as a creator, and I think that's a good takeaway, is to say, well, I have an idea for my channel, and I could create videos like this for now, and then develop them to where I could progressively improve the quality, the content, or whatever it may be. But I think that a lot of times people get discouraged because they will compare themselves or they don't understand the process of creating a video as much as someone who has done it or who's actually doing it now. So for me, in my case, although the numbers are small or I'm just starting to really um, begin the journey or say, I think that I will just put the effort in. For me, that is more than just simply scrolling and thinking, oh, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, because then you're actually making, progress moving forward, putting in the effort, actually trying, because ideally, the universe works like this. Whatever you put out, you get in return. It's kind of like the universal law of attraction or success or power, or however you want to think about it, is essentially if you're saying to the universe, this is what I'd like to do, these are the goals I'd like to accomplish, whatever they may be. You don't have to clearly state them to each person, but as long as you know clearly in your mind what you're going after and what you're trying to achieve, you automatically will have that in the back of your mind to begin with. So moving forward, it's going to be a lot easier for you to manage your time and to be able to make those hard sacrifices that not everybody's willing to make. Because at the end of the day, if you're really wanting to go after big picture stuff or big idea stuff like I am, you're not going to spend much time dwelling on the mundane and ordinary things per se. And that's not to say that those things are important, but for me, they're less important, and I can manage a lot of my time without those things in my situation. Every situation is different, but you are the primary person that has to make sure that whatever you're trying to achieve, that you also have a element of sacrifice that goes along with it. That could be hard work. That could simply just be writing stuff down or whatever, maybe not hanging out with your friends, not going out to the movies, not eating out. Like pretty simple, self-explanatory, common sense approach. And most of the time, it is common sense. And what I'd like to do, and one of the philosophies I have is make it simple. How do I make it simple? And I think we can kind of focus on the, like I said, the nuances, the details a little too much, and we just forget the simple things that we're trying to get out of something or produce or accomplish. Make it as simple as possible so that you know for sure the primary purpose and point that you're trying to get across or do. And for me, that would be developing YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm creating content. Good. Step number 1. Already have that down. Step number 2. How do I get subscribers? Or what do I need to do to get subscribers, right? If that's my goal. And I think that most of the time it's as simple as creating content for me, but it depends on your channel, what you're trying to accomplish. So for me, keep it simple. That's as, plain as it gets and as simple as it gets too. But you want to make sure that most of the stuff that you do is simple, because a lot of people get lost in the details, like I said. So beyond that, I did make a 10-minute video. So this is good. This is progress. So I think I did want to make 10-minute videos, and I think there is some benefits to making 10-minute videos. But anyway, I'm not gonna think too much on the whole 10-minute video concept. I think that my time is better spent working and developing on videos while I have the chance, and perhaps narrating my target audience, like for instance, UT Longhorns. I'm from Texas, so maybe developing an audience within Texas or the United States, or even Austin or UT Austin. I think that'd be a good way of marketing or doing a target audience. And if I did a, for example, if I really went after, I think a target audience is a good idea too, especially